Good morning, room 32. As you can see, I am here in room 32 doing our math lesson today. Today's lesson is module 12.10, perimeter, introducing perimeter. Now, I know today's lesson won't be very hard for you guys because you've done perimeter already this year. So this is just a quick review. I'll keep the lesson pretty brief. And here we go. So to get us started with, we're going to start with our slides. Now, just a quick review. As far as perimeter goes, remember, perimeter is a measurement that measures all the way around the outside edge or area, outside the area of a given object or shape, okay? So right here, we have 55 centimeters long, 28 centimeters long, 32 centimeters long, 45 centimeters long, 37 centimeters long. To find the perimeter, we are going to need to measure, correct? So what do we call this shape? Well, how many sides does it have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's called a pentagon, right? 5 sides. And what unit of measure will we be using to note the perimeter? You remember the abbreviation cm? Cm stands for centimeters, okay? And we're going to count, we're going to figure out what the perimeter is by adding up all the sides. So let's do a quick math problem here. And let me get to this mode right here. So we've got 55 plus 28 plus 32 plus 45 plus 37. Now, this is standard addition algorithm. I'm going to add all my ones first. So 5 ones plus 8 ones is 13 ones, plus 2 ones is 15 ones, plus 5 ones is 20 ones, plus 7 ones is 27 ones. So we're going to put the 7 in the ones place and take and regroup 2 tens. So 2 tens plus 5 tens is 7 tens, plus 2 tens is 9 tens, plus 3 tens is 12 tens, plus 4 tens is 16 tens, plus 3 tens is 19 tens. So the perimeter would equal to 197 centimeters, cm, all right? Now, what if we're given a problem where we have this shape right here, okay? What is this shape? This shape is a, do you remember? It's called a quadrilateral because it has 4 sides, all right? So we have the one side at 74 centimeters, the other side at 50 centimeters, the other side at 62 centimeters, but we do not know what is the last side. Now, what we do know is the perimeter. To find a missing side, what we can do is we can add up the sides that we do have and subtract them from the perimeter to find the missing side. So let's try that right now. So we're going to go 74 plus 50 plus 62. All right, add our ones using standard addition algorithm. 4 ones plus 2 ones equals to 6 ones plus 0 is still 6 ones. And then 7 tens plus 5 tens is 12 tens plus 6 tens equals to 18 tens. All right, so we know that the 3 sides, 1, 2, and 3, are equal to 186. We know the total perimeter is 210. We're going to subtract 186 minus 200. 210 take away 186 using standard subtraction algorithm. So we have more ones than we're taking 6 ones from 0 ones. We can't do that. We're going to regroup 10. Now we have 10 ones take away 6 ones, which is 4 ones. Now we have 0 tens take away 8 tens. We need to go ahead and regroup the hundreds for 10 tens. Okay, so 10 tens take away 8 tens equals to 2 tens. So the missing side is 24. How do we double check if that's correct? We can plug it right back in, do 186, which are the 3 sides, plus 24. We have 10 ones, carry 1 10. That's regrouping. And then 8 and 1, 10 equals to 9 tens, plus 2 tens equals to 11 tens. So we're going to regroup 10 for 100, and 100 plus 200, 100 plus 100 is 200. All right, guys. So right there, we checked our work. Okay, That was pretty quick and easy. I think that's something all of you can do. We're going to jump right over to our lesson here because I think we can move right into this part of our lesson. Let me get to a single page and zoom that in. So just a quick look here at the step in. It says Jack is building a fence to make a chicken coop. This is his plan. What is the total length of the fence? How could you figure that out? So what did we learn about perimeter? Add the sides, right? So 15 plus 15 is 30, so we just double that. 28 plus 28, 8 plus 8 is 16, right? So 30 plus 16 is 46. Now it's really easy. Remember, when we have a square, and we have two sides of the same and two other sides of the same, what do we say? We can say that we can just double the one side and double the other side, add those double sides together, and we get the total perimeter. So this one equals to 46. Now it says perimeter, I could add the sides length, or I can add the length and the width and double the total. So a couple ways to do that, right? Perimeter is another name for the total distance around a shape. How could you figure out the perimeter of this square? So a square, we know, has all sides of the same length. So if we took 30 and we did it 4 times, that would give us the total perimeter. If we write it out as a repeated addition problem, oops, let me get to pin mode. We would go 30 plus 30 plus 30 plus 30. Now, those of you who used your multiplication to help you solve, you knew that 4 times 0 is 0, and 4 times 3 is 12. So 120 is the answer to that, right? Awesome. Now, guys, the next thing you're going to do here is on the step up, it says, use a centimeter ruler to figure out the perimeter of this rectangle. You have the measurements for both sides. Go ahead and find the perimeter. On the next one, you have some problems similar to what we had in our slides. You're going to find the perimeter of the shape, the pentagon, by adding up the sides. And it says, look at the perimeter, then calculate the length of the unknown side. So what we know here is, again, we know what the perimeter is, but we know what only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the sides are. We're missing the 6th side, okay? So to figure that out, you're going to need to add those up, subtract it from the total, which is the perimeter, and that will give you the unknown. Lastly, at the bottom here, it says this shape has been made by joining 2 figures. Calculate the length of the unknown side, all right? So use your skills, and we can go over this if you need help later on. That's all we have for today's lesson. I think you should do just great on it. I'll see you on Zoom.